So one of the things we learned from the citizens of Edmonton in public forums and discussion was that they believe an important concept for the future of growth of Edmonton and the identity of Edmonton is this idea of connectedness. They'd like to be connected to nature, they'd like to be connected to their history, they'd like to be connected to economic growth opportunities, and they'd like to be connected to their community and to other communities around them.
The north was opened up through the waterways, but when they opened up the Blackfoot Shield and planes started going up, it was a whole new world.
You know, one of the most amazing things about the airport lands is the legacy of bush pilot history. In many ways, the bush pilot evolved from that particular airport. It signifies in many ways the pioneering spirit of the community that has always been central to the core of settling a place like Edmonton. One of the most important aspects of the airport land site, of course, is its history. Just about every decision that we've made in our plan is related in one way or another to that history, which really becomes the soul of the entire property. So it's reflected in the runways, which we are retaining, the open spaces between them, and the network of buildings and streets that fill the various aspects of the site.
Can't really talk about Edmonton without talking about its river valley system, and you get to experience the large open skies and the aspen landscape, and it's kind of an oasis from the city that's right at your doorstep.
A part of the idea of connectivity is that we're creating a park that's a part of the larger city's park system through greenways that would connect up through the communities as a major loop from river to river. We'd end up with a major destination of the green space and parks to add to that system.
We've noticed an exponential growth in local food, the interest in local food. People want to know where their food's coming from and where it's grown.
One of the city's goals and objectives is really to be much more self-sustaining, feed itself, letting people connect with the local supply of food, where people can grow food, they can have the great social place. Urban agriculture is a wonderful social stimulus for neighborhoods.
The opportunity that is very dear to my heart is the Glenrose Hospital. It's a rehabilitation hospital. It makes a lot of sense to me to put Glenrose into this plan.
The other opportunity here is to connect to the more unique communities surrounding the site. They include NAIT and its advanced technology community. They include the rehabilitation hospital and its health sciences community. And equally, the Kingsway Corridor community made up of hoteliers, retailers, and a number of light industries that we're also hoping to extend onto the site.
Our development is carbon neutral, but we're going to go beyond carbon neutral. And starting off with the electricity, we are looking at a number of energy sources that would include deep geothermal. This is about 5 kilometers deep, using the heat in the core of the earth to generate power. What we're going to do is we're going to make use of that heat, and we're going to use that to, first of all, heat our own development, but secondly, to extend that into a district heating system with some heating water piping, hopefully going all the way down to the legislature. This is just the beginning of the motion toward a carbon neutral city of Edmonton.
We have the people, we have the artists, we have all of the youthful energy with the training institutions of University of Alberta, Grant MacEwan, NAIT. We have all these young energies coming out excited, and yet we have not the venues that we need to support them.
By extending existing street grids, new green corridors, the LRT line onto the site, we can make it easy for Edmontonians to enjoy the remarkable array of recreational and cultural venues on the site, including a proposed new performing arts center.
We've come up with this idea of connectivity. It's just a name, but it's meant to represent this idea of connection to nature, history, economic opportunity, and adjacent communities.